Hi, good afternoon, and probably a happy new year. I think I owe everybody. Just thought I'd do a short video on my gun collection and what I have, what I'm doing at the moment. We're limited in the UK that we have to keep our guns locked up, and we also have to apply individually for individual rifles on our licence. So I have to provide a decent reason with the police as to why I want something, where I'm going to shoot it, if I'm a member of a club, who's the secretary, and do I shoot with them, and they have to check all that out. And quite restrictive, so you can really only have so many without having to buy others. But they're really secure, pretty hard to get into, and they're tested by the police to make sure that's a fact. So I'll just run through what I've got here. This first rifle I'm just touching here is a Schmidt-Ruben K31. This was made in 1944. This one is in brilliant nick. I want to, I've shot it a bit this year, but once I shoot it more this coming summer, spring, summer, hopefully get some shots of it being shot, so you'll be able to see them. But let's do a quick close-up of it. So, very nice, you've got the Swiss crest there. This is a straight pull rifle, I'm not bothered putting any of the bolts in. A very good trigger on that as well. Incredibly accurate. I think if you put a scope on it and reloaded for it, you could get some really nice group in that 100 yards. I'd be surprised if you won't get at least 1 inch group, if not better. It's a 6-shot box magazine, which is detachable but is loaded from stripper clips. Right, just get that out of the way. Right, the next rifle you see here is a P14. This was recently disassembled for you. This is currently for sale actually on Gun Trader. This is very nice, this one. This is an Eddystone, but it has got a Winchester stock on it. I don't know if you can see there, it says pattern 14 and a W, and there's the War Office mark just there. This suggests to me it's been to Weedon and been restocked at some point, but all in all it's very good condition. Still got its volley sights on. There's the rear one. There's the dial. It's not got the scale. It's not actually got its dial anymore. That's gone walkabouts at some point. But I have toyed with replacing it in the past and just not got around to doing it. Next one here. This one is my number 4. This is exactly number 4. 1944. I've got an RAF sling on it, not an army one, just because that's what I was given at the time buying the rifle. I think it is an army one, but an army rifle. It was pretty knocked about when we got it. This is the number 4 Mark 1 Star, I believe. Let me just check on that. No, sorry, it's just the Mark 1. It was actually made in January 1944. 303, as you well know, 10-shot box magazine. So moving on, this is my prized SMLE. It's a beautiful looking gun, as I'm sure you'll agree. This is 1917 BSA, if that'll focus on it. Yeah, there you go, that's coming out well. Mark 3 Star, all matching numbers on it. I'd really like one with the magazine cut off, but until I find one that's as good, if not better, then I keep this. Or invariably, I'd be tempted to sell my number 4 and swap that out for the earlier Mark III. Okay, moving on. This is my M44 Mosin Nagant with folding bayonet on, which is quite length of steel, and I wouldn't want to get in the way of. Again, 5-shot magazine, fires the 7.62x54 rimmed cartridge, which provides a hell of a punch. In terms of fun, I mean, that Nagant you can't go wrong with. I think at the time it cost me £90 8 years ago to buy. loads of surplus ammunition around for it, and it goes off with a boom. I'm sure if you reload it, you can get a bit more accurate, but I found the surplus ammunition from one of the guys that supplies me is more than adequate for what I do with it. It's just good fun. Puts a smile on everybody's faces, and those who are not ready when you shoot get a bit of a jump because it's just that bit louder, and quite a bit more heat comes off the muzzle with a big muzzle flash when you fire it. So anybody nearby needs to be aware that this is going on, otherwise they might get a little jump for themselves. Sights there go hopefully up to about 1,000 yards. I'll just try and focus on that. But I don't think that's really that feasible. This is just post-war, this one is 1947. As you can see there. I did at one point look to see which arsenal it was made in, and I can't remember for the life of me. So that's my military rifles.